Welcome to this series working through Chaturanga. So in the series I'm going to show you a number of exercises to help actually strengthen up the arms and the core, as well as showing you some techniques that may help you to really achieve the Chaturanga that you really want to work into as you go through your vinyasa flow. So today we're going to just start off with some real basics. I'm going to show you the actual Chaturanga and what you're trying to achieve, and then we're going to start from the very beginning and work our way through. So the Chaturanga, as you'll understand it, or Chaturanga Dandasana, is we're going to be placing the hands to the mat, spreading the fingertips, tucking the toes in into plank. Nice high plank. We're pulling and drawing the tummy in, and as we come forward, we're sinking forward, bringing the elbows behind us, holding it here, and then we'll be releasing the feet, inhaling, pulling the tummy in, drawing the chest up, sinking back before releasing into whichever position we decide to go into. Okay, so before we even start doing that, what we need to think about is actually the fact, the pressure that we're putting through our wrists, the fact that we're working the backs of the arms, and then the placement of the whole move itself. So the first thing I want you to do is to actually open up the wrists. So to do this, we're going to place the hands out in front of us. We're going to have them up nice and high and tall, okay? So I want them really pressing up to the sky. As we release, we're going to draw them down, okay? So just extending the wrists through and releasing them down. So just really gently to start with, opening and closing. Okay, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Now as we're doing this, I want you to think about pulling the back up tall as well. So we're drawing the belly button in, we're squeezing the back, we're pulling everything together. So we're thinking about working through the core at the same time as we work through the arms. We're not sitting like this, slumping into position. From here, we're now going to open up this wrist a little bit deeper. So if I show from the side, currently my wrist sits like this, and then I'm going to bring my hands in, and I'm going to start to draw the wrist, or the fingers, back, okay? So we're now pressing the heel of the hand forward, and we're drawing the fingers back. So bringing that hand back, and hold. Take a nice deep inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can hold this for as long as it feels comfortable. Obviously, you don't want to be pressing so hard that you're overextending and it becomes really uncomfortable. And then from here, we're just going to bring the hand down. We're going to start to press the arm forward. So you can see here it's quite loose. I'm trying to strengthen and lengthen my arm and then reach the hand back. Again, you probably need a little bit of help here with the other hand. So we're drawing it back, pressing the heel of the hand forward. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release. We do the same again on the other hand. So bringing the hands here and holding it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then return it over again. Pressing the heel of the palm forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep that back up tall, drawing in the back muscles. Exhale. From here, we're going to squeeze those hands and palms forward again, pressing the fingers out as long as we can, and then press down. And we're going to turn the hands around and press back. Good. Inhale. Exhale and release. Bringing the palms back out again. We're just going to start to move through the wrist. So if we feel a little bit of heat in the shoulders as well, if this feels too much in the shoulders, just relax the arms down, come back in, okay? So don't need to be hurting yourself at this point. And then inhaling and exhaling, okay? So we're just opening up the wrist, same the other direction. Good. Keep it nice and smooth. And then just shake those hands off, shake those shoulders off, okay. So from here, we're going to move into the shoulders. Now, again, the reason being that because we're moving through these elbows and we're putting quite a bit of pressure into the shoulder, you want to make sure that joint feels nice and warm, which is why when you're doing yoga, there's a lot of movement before we start throwing you into a chaturanga, okay? So from here, we're going to just place our hands on my shoulders, okay? And you're going to draw the elbows towards each other. Draw it up, inhale, and exhale, bringing it back round. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and we'll go back the other direction. Inhale, reaching up tall. Exhale. You may feel a bit crunchy. If you do, just obviously go with what feels good for you, okay? If it's too much, just make the circles a little bit smaller. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and release. Good. Just shake those arms off. Okay, so we're going to come into a tabletop position, still opening up these wrists for you, okay? So come into tabletop, spread the fingertips. Now, one of the things with our hands, or our palms as well, is we tend to end up a little bit claw-like on the mat. So to avoid that, bring into the fingertips first, and then we're going to roll down right into the fingertips. You're really spreading those fingertips, opening up the hands, pressing into the palms, and then you've got your positioning here. Okay, so we're just wanting to hold here, and we're just going to gently move forwards and back. Inhale, exhale. So you see I'm not really moving too far forward, just inhaling, exhaling, and I'm starting to think about pulling my belly button in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and just release. Just take your hands off the mat there for me and release those wrists. Okay, so the next thing I want to run into is your cat-cow. Now, the reason for this is a lot of the time when we do cat-cow, we kind of go through the movement, but we're not really thinking about how we're activating into the core. So when you come into tabletop, I want you to think about, as you exhale, that you're pulling this belly in. Okay, so you can see I'm sort of creating a scoop almost in the tummy. Okay, so I'm not sinking the tummy out, I'm pulling the belly in. Now, the reason I want you to be aware of that is that when we're pressing up in a chaturanga, this is a slight extreme version of it, obviously tucking the chin into chest, but if you were to press up, you're using your core. It's not just the arms doing the work, it's the core. So we're pulling the core in, and that helps us to lift. So just remind yourself of that movement. We'll just come to the neutral position, and now pull up into tummy, chin into chest, and exhale. Pull up into tummy, chin into chest, exhale, and release. Coming all the way back down to seated, and relax. Okay, so that's stage one of actually opening up the wrists, opening up through the arms into the tummy, reminding yourself to activate your core, so those back muscles and those tummy muscles. Keep just practicing those movements, warm up all of those areas, and then join me for stage two, where I'll go through in a bit more depth how we start working into the arms and building up some strength into those arms. Thanks so much. Let me know how you get on, and I will see you in stage two. Thank you.